Hello, everybody. This is David Scott, and I'm here to give you everybody another little vlog. Hopefully, I do it just to try to encourage us, help us every day to do the things that we do. And we have a lot of tough times, so hopefully this will help us get through those things. I love nature. I find that when I watch it, I get a lot of peace out of it, but I also learn a lot of stuff. So I wanted to share something with you a little bit today. Got a little bit of science behind it. So if you like ornithology, which is studying birds, you might like it a little bit. But bald eagles, very interesting creatures because they have their eyesight is amazing, way more amazing, better than ours is. They can actually see 340 degrees at any time. That means they only have 20% of the whole area around them that they can't see at any time. So that means all they got to do is turn their head just a little bit, and boom, they see that area too. It's like amazing. And their eyesight is like unbelievably much more focused way down the line. You can look it up online. They say that they can spot a rabbit 2 to 3 miles away from where they are. They can see a rabbit. Another interesting thing is they have two focal points. They can actually focus in on 2 points at the same time. Imagine that. I can't even imagine it. It's amazing. Two focal points. They also have UV. They can also sense UV rays, which means that they can actually, believe it or not, this may sound gross, but they can actually track a urine trail of an animal because the urine gives off, reflects UV light. Who knew that? So anyway, but they don't see good at night. But the funny story about that is that I was out fishing with my not fishing. We were out in the boat with my son, and he was young at the time, and we looked up and maybe 300 or 400 yards down the river, we saw a bald eagle in a branch, and my son said to me, "Do you think the eagle can see us from here?" And I kind of like chuckled, and I said to him, "That eagle can probably count the threads on your jacket that you're wearing. That's how good he can see you right now." And that's the amazing part. So why am I telling you all this? So I'm telling you all this because I'm on my front porch enjoying nature as I like to do. And about 300 or 400 yards away up in this tall tree, there's a bald eagle. And he's just sitting there. It's in the morning. And he's just sitting there, sitting there, sitting there. And I'm just watching everyone look around and things. He's just sitting there for a long time. But the sun had come out. It was maybe an hour or 2 hours after sunrise. The sun had come out and just started reaching thing, and it was cold out, and there was no wind whatsoever. And then suddenly at some point when the sun got a little higher in the sky, the eagle took off from the tree and he went over to the area where a nearby highway is. That's paved with blacktop, and he began to fly in circles with just his wings spread, and he began to climb. And I realized, oh, the sun was heating up the road more than it was anything else around here, and so the air is going up over the road, and the eagle's taking advantage of that air to get higher and higher and higher in the sky so he doesn't have to flap his wings. So you see, that's very important for eagles, because if they flap their wings to get as high as they want to be, then they're burning all kinds of calories, and they have to be careful about that. So what really hit me was, and once that eagle gets really, really high up in the sky, he can look down the river and see 2 or 3 miles down the river looking for dead and dying fish and all kinds of things like that. But he waited and he waited and he waited. And then even when he's up high in the sky, he's looking and looking and waiting. And I thought to myself, because this is one of my biggest weaknesses, he's probably hungry, and yet he sat there and he waited and waited and waited until everything was just right for him to climb up high in the sky to get a good vision of what's going on. So I'm sitting there going, huh. Jesus said, the Bible says that if you reap what you sow. The Bible says you reap what you sow. And I'm thinking now, this is one of my biggest weaknesses, patience. If I take that seed and I sow it, I got to put it in the ground. Then I got to water it. And then I got to weed it. As weeks go by, I got to keep weeding it. I got to look after it. And I got to wait and wait until it bears fruit. Then I can eat it. So if I don't have the patience, then I'm just going to take the seed. I'm going to eat it now because I'm hungry. I want to do it now. Isn't that the way we are? Our flesh wants everything right now. I want it now. This is what I'm feeling. I want it now. And our flesh, the Bible says, wages war against the spirit, wages war against the things that are really good for us. So I am learning that if I wait and I take that seed and I sow it, and I just wait and make sure I water it and weed it, make sure everything goes, and just wait for the right time, just like that eagle did. If I wait for the right timing on that, eventually I'm going to bear fruit. And that fruit's going to be way better than just eating a seed or two. So I hope that encourages you today to wait for the right time, whatever it is that God is leading you into or trying to help you in your life. Wait for him, and it will come to pass and bear fruit. So I hope that helps you today. Have fun with it, and keep waiting. Bye.